What's going on, Knicks fans? Check one, check two, check one. Salute, salute, salute Knicks Nation, salute Knicks Nation. CP, man, CP is on business. He kind of had to work late, but this is still post-game live. Number one show for the Knicks fans, is for the fans, by the fans. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, this is the place for you. We give you live coverage, on-the-spot coverage. And tonight we are watching the Knicks take a whopping from the Sacramento Kings. Julius Randle's the only one who showed up today, surprisingly. What's going on, man? What up, Morales? What's going on, Knicks fans? It's the watch along, man. It's the watch along with your boy Jay Ellis. I'm holding down for myself. No CP here today. Had to work late, so we had to ask your boy Jay Ellis to take over. So I am taking over for your man CP. Shout out to all my Knicks fans, everybody in Knicks Nation. We are hoping to get a comeback, man. What's good, Macho Man? What up, Reaper Man? What up, RG Team, man? Out here watching this Knicks versus Sacramento Kings game. Hoping for a comeback. Julius Randle is the only one who's showing up so far. Ended up having 17 points at the half. And that's about all she wrote. Nobody else is showing up. RJ's bricking, everybody else is single digits. Marcus Morris specifically looks like he played in double overtime last night instead of 2 days ago. He looks like he's stuck in mud. Sacramento making it a point to chase Marcus Morris off the three-point line. Hasn't really done much. Waiting for somebody else to step up, man. Step up. So far, it's only been the Julius Randle show. And that's about it. We need somebody else to get into double figures and help this guy score. The Knicks are getting good shots. They're getting good shots. They're not hitting them. Much like that Portland game. Frank Ntilikina started off the game, took a three as soon as the game started. Bricked it. Proceeded to brick many threes. And that same story can go for everybody else. Adrian Morales says, is David Fizdale still coaching? No. David Fizdale is not coaching. The Knicks just can't hit shots, man. The Knicks cannot hit shots. We need shot makers at this point. RJ Barrett had his welcome to the NBA moment in Buddy Hield, man. Buddy Hield has been cooking with 19 points in the first half. And hitting all sorts of shots on RJ's head. RJ cannot handle him. At the same time, RJ is not holding up the scoring load. Give the Knicks a little bit of credit. They tried to fight. Mike Miller called some timeouts. Got the game kind of close. Cut it to 9. Cut it to 6. But it just seems like the Kings just have a little bit more than we do. But you hope this is a game we can win because look, the Kings aren't that bad. They're 27th in points per game, 29th in rebounds per game. You kind of be able to stay around just by hitting the boards a lot. But there you go, Kevin Knox. But so far, we just have not been able to shoot and score, even though we're getting good shots. I will say this though. I do feel like Mike Miller is sneakily trying to figure out how to include Elfrid Payton into the starting lineup. If you notice, when the rotations are happening, Frank Ntilikina is the first one off the board, and you're starting to see what Payton looks like with the starting lineup. And I think a lot of people are calling for it, and for good reason. Payton is just better commanding that first starting lineup. Shout out to RJ Barrett. The Knicks are they fighting back. We are down 70-58. Good shot by RJ. A nice little open pass. But yeah, I feel like Mike Miller is slowly starting to figure out how to creep Elfrid Payton into the starting lineup. He is our best floor general right now. He commands the respect of Julius Randle. And I think it might be a matter of time before Elfrid Payton starts. Frank Ntilikina's defense, though, has been good, but he has to hit shots. Somebody else has to hit shots or create for that front line. And I just feel like, Frank, he seems a lot more comfortable running with his buddy Knox and Dotson. I think those guys have the chemistry. So we might see that soon. I would not be surprised. Definitely would not be surprised. Everybody who's watching right now, thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button right now. If you're watching, shout out to my guy CP on KnicksFanTV. At his little work thing, so Jay Ellis is taking over. So everybody hit that thumbs up, represent New York Knicks. And you know what? I'm going to take the first call right now. This is JJ. What up, JJ? JJ from Brooklyn wants to talk about the game so far. So I'm going to switch it off to JJ. Now my switchboard is a little weird. Hold on a second. Yo, what up, JJ? You hear me?
Yo, what up, bro? You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Let me see. I got a lot of moving parts here. All right. Go ahead. What's your point, JJ?
You got me? How's it going, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good watching this Knicks-Kings game. The Kings are beating us, but they're a little scrappy. The Knicks are scrappy. They're not quitting. That's all we need right now.
You gotta hang in this game, man. Shut down Buddy Hield. God, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
man. That guy is second coming to Steph
Curry.
Why
don't we put Frank on him, man? I mean, that's obviously our best defender. I mean, he's not even guarding him, man. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, you might be right. That might be worth, but the way Buddy is playing, man, I don't know. Only God can stop him right now because it doesn't take him but a second.
Yeah.
Funny thing enough, the best defender I've seen on him so far was Julius Randle.
He just hit another 3 right now, bro.
Oh, man. I'm a little bit behind, so.
Oh, my God. Yo, he's 11 for 13, bro. What the hell?
Buddy Hield on fire.
Oh, Randle for 3. Okay, Randle.
But
I wanted to ask you, I just want to ask you a question. Joe Harris, if I'm right, I believe I'm right. I think he's a free agent this year. Obviously, we need shooting. What do you think about us trying to offer him a nice contract from the Nets, Joe Harris, to be our shooting guard?
Isn't it expiring?
I'm pretty sure he is. I could be wrong. If you could check that. I think I heard that the other day.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, we need a shooting bad. I would say we draft the Ball or call Anthony and get Joe Harris. That would be a solid offseason right there, man. I think so, at least. I like Joe Harris, man. He's a knockdown shooter, which is what we need, obviously.
Yeah, and the Knicks do need shooting.
Yeah, desperately.
Well, it depends.
Oh, my God. Knox defense is so bad, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's good and bad. Well, it kind
of... He just let Bogdanovich just score so easy, bro. Oh, my God, man.
Yo, for me, people telling me to change the score, that's ESPN, man. I can't change the score. They got to update it. But yeah, as far as shooting go, I mean, it all really depends. It all depends on. We definitely do need shooting.
Yeah.
It kind of all depends because we do have Dot here, who's I think we have to. I think he might be coming off the books this season. The same thing goes with Alonzo Trier. So we're definitely gonna need shooting. Wayne Ellington has not been working out so far, and he's just getting older. I don't even know if he can last another year. So I would look into somebody like Harris. I would look into it depending on the money, for sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we just need shooting so bad. When I heard Joe Harris, I could be wrong. I heard that the other day. I mean, that would be a perfect fit for us, man, to be our 2. You know, slide RJ to the 3, and hopefully get our point guard in the draft. You know what I mean?
Now I hear you. I hear that's gonna be up to.
You know, that was.
Yeah, that's gonna be up to. We'll see. We'll see what. Oh man, God, we're just getting killed out here. These layups from Port. We'll see what's gonna happen. Who's gonna be in charge? If Steve Mills will be fired, if Mac Miller will save his job, if we're gonna get saved by Ujiri.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love that, man. You can get Ujiri over here. I mean,
That's
free agency. Obviously, this year, we all know it's a poor class. Next the year after is the great free agency, which we're already talking about, the Greek Freak and Paul George. Like, I just can't get hurt again, man. That would be the third time. 2010, this year, now again. I can't, man. I can't let that happen to my heart again, man.
Yeah, I am not putting my eggs. I'm not putting my.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Listen, I'm not putting my eggs into the Giannis basket. I'm not doing it.
Exactly,
I'm not doing
man.
it. It has been rumored though.
Yeah.
It has been rumored. Speaking of,
I think that's why we were talking about Jason Kidd and then,
right,
and then Ujiri, because they're close with him and whatnot, But I mean, we've been down this road too many times. I can't get my hopes up again about these guys coming, and nobody comes again. It's like the third strike right there in free agency. We get our hopes up every time, and
No, absolutely, and listen, exactly like you said, there has been rumors that Jason Kidd is on the short list for Knicks coaches. Somebody I think we should clearly stay away from. I feel like Jason Kidd is kind of like Fizdale, where he's kind of like fool's gold. It's not like he left the NBA with a winning record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He kind of underachieved when he was with the Bucks.
Yeah.
After they made the playoffs, he kind of stunk it up. Dropped from second defensive rating in the Bucks to like 27th. So Jason Kidd to me is not the look. Even if it is even if you're trying to attract Giannis and it works, I feel like eventually if Jason Kidd,
reason, I think, to get Kidd, just to attract Giannis, that would be the only reason to really hire Kidd is for that reason,
Oh, for sure. But the thing is,
I
think the thing is, even if Kidd is here, I don't think he's a long-term answer, and I feel like Giannis will be pissed and leave eventually because Kidd is not a good coach, man. He's not. I don't think he's a good coach. I don't know if it's first of all, the way he left Brooklyn, where he felt like he can run things.
Yeah, that was terrible, man. That was a joke.
Exactly. That's not going to fly in New York. We don't need a diva coach in New York, especially with the way our culture is right now and the way the media is set up. That's going to get old really fast. And I don't think Dolan will even put up with that. So we don't need that headache.
Yeah.
At all. And
another three. We're getting killed from three right now.
Oh man.
God. Bogdanovich just hit a three. We're down 14 with 3 minutes left in the third. Man.
Yeah, but speaking of
if we played the Warriors, man, or else we would have been on a 15-plus game losing streak, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank God we played those bum ass.
But kind of speaking of 3-point shooters, but I know Bogdanovich he's kind of on the Knicks radar. He's been rumored to be not very happy with the Sacramento Kings because he's not getting the minutes.
Man, any shooters we can get through the draft, the free agency, man, just do it, man. Come on, we can't have, there's just no shooting on this squad, man. It's just awful, bro.
But yeah, he's on the radar. I would not be surprised if after the deadline, Bogdanovich is one of the people that we ended up picking up. I wouldn't be surprised for sure.
Yeah,
he fits the mold.
Go, man. Push it.
He fits the mold. 26 years old, shooter.
Nice, Peyton. My bad, man. We're down 10 right now.
We're down 10. Okay, we're down 10. I'm seeing 80. I'm seeing 80, 66 right now.
Hang in there. Come on, man.
This is when CP's cable is needed and not my.
Yeah, man, we just need shooters, man. Like, so that's why I would love God, why is Anthony Edwards, man? He's balling out this year. He's looking great, man. You know.
I definitely would be good with Anthony Edwards here, and
You
right
know?
now we need to kind of be following if we're patient enough, because I do feel like Mike Miller, he seems so far, even though we're losing, I feel like he has a nice feel for the team.
Yeah.
We just need a system at this point,
Yeah.
right? We just need a system, and we need players to fulfill that system. And so far,
Okay.
even
yes.
we've been playing
Well,
pretty good defense, swarming defense. We've been getting open shots. We just have to hit them.
Yeah.
So as long as we can kind of.
What do you think?
Go ahead.
Would you think of keeping him if we play decent the rest of the way?
Mike Miller, listen, I would definitely consider keeping him. I don't necessarily need to have a big name coach here. Like too many times New York, I feel like they go for the billboard name, and not all the time the billboard name has substance. And not saying guys like Jeff Van Gundy, I'm rocking with Jeff Van Gundy, even though like he hasn't coached in a while. Guy like Mark Jackson, he comes with his his faults and his issues with the front office, and you hear little rumors about homophobia, and like I don't want the big name coach that's gonna come with all the baggage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you worry about Van Gundy that he's been not obviously he's been in the game calling games, but do you worry that he's been off from the game in terms of coaching for so long that maybe he's lost a little bit of his mojo or whatever you could say
Right. That's a fact, but the only thing that gave me hope that he can probably upgrade a little bit. Okay, looks like we're down by 8 from my screen. What is it? Only thing that gives me hope.
Yeah, we're down. There you go. Good D, go, man. Come on.
All right, that's what's up.
Man. Come on.
Only thing that's kind of giving me hope is go ahead.
Oh my God, Payne just missed the light. Oh, we could have cut it to 6 right there. Damn it, man. Come on. My bad, man.
Yeah. The only thing that gives me an inkling that maybe, just maybe, Jeff Van Gundy can coach with us is he has been kind of hanging out with Team USA.
Good D, Knox. Yes, there you go. Down 8 after the third. Knox finally playing a little D for once, man. Damn, thank you.
Yeah, man. Yo,
we're in this thing, man. Let's go.
We're in this thing, yo. Shout out to the chat, everybody watching. Listen, I don't have like 3 screens like CP, so it's really hard to me to see all the names and everything. But shout out to everybody in the chat. NYK Gunner says he will take Bogdanovich. I think I might take him too, man. We definitely need to shoot him. He's his prime. Sacramento Kings are cap strapped. They're not going to resign him, so that's a move we could potentially make in the offseason. Not even off-season, just by a trade deadline.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I know, like, it seems like when they talk about trading Morris, you kind of seem like I don't want to. Like, I don't know. You seem like you don't want, but we need to realistically.
Yeah. I mean,
but
it's a hard thing. Like
you get the 21st pick or something like that.
Now I get it. Because at the end of the day, listen, guys. At the end of the day, Marcus Morris can leave. And if he leaves and we get nothing, it's going to suck.
Yeah, that's the worst that can happen.
That's worst case scenario.
If you get a late first round pick, you got to get what you can get.
Yeah.
What would be your all season? Obviously, we know it's not the great free agent class. That's the following season, the great free agent class. But what would, obviously we're going to get another good pick. Would you try and sign a shooter, or save all the cap space, again for the following season?
Dude, tell you the truth, this offseason I would make a run at Brandon Ingram. I would make a run at him.
Oh man, me too, man. Man.
Like the way
I would.
I make a run at Brandon Ingram. He's average. He's balling. Averaging 24 points a game. He seemed like his game is elevated. I can imagine him and RJ together. Also,
man.
the Pelicans didn't extend him. They did not extend him at all.
But he's restricted though, so they can match.
They can
any
match.
offer,
They definitely can match. But
yeah.
Considering everybody that's on their roster who they extended, it might be worth a try to push them to the limit to see.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely throw him a nice contract.
Hell
man.
yeah.
I definitely would, man.
I'll push him to the
Oh
limit.
yeah, Say we got him. Say we signed Ingram, and we draft our point guard of the future in the draft, the Ball, Anthony, or we got Edwards, or the shooting guard. You know, like to me, that's a big step right there, man.
Word. I might Jeremy Lin him, yo. I might like poison pill him or something, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Going some type of you know.
And see what it is, cause you have Ingram, RJ, Anthony Edwards, or whoever we get in the draft.
Mitch. Yeah, man. You got Mitch. That's what I'm saying, man. That's
I'll be in with Mitch.
The following season, another one of those stars. The following season, that the great free agent class. They feel okay, you know. They're growing. They got pieces, you know.
Yeah.
You never know, man. You know, but I'll let you go, man. Appreciate it all the time, man. All right, let's go
definitely.
Knicks. Let's get this 2-game winning streak right here, bro.
All right, cool. That's what's up. Shout out to Knicks Nation.
Appreciate you, man.
No problem. No doubt. Watching these. I like Ingram. I know some people don't like him, but I think Ingram is he's getting better. Like the dude is averaging 24 a game. Yo, Ingram is definitely built like Snoop. Ingram is definitely built like Snoop. And the long hair. The long hair, man. The long hair don't help him. But I like the way he's going, man. I like... And you know what? He's a young guy, too. So his max probably won't be like the max of Chris Paul, who's going to cost you $40 million. You know what I mean? I would bet on a dude who's 24. I'll bet on that. I definitely bet on that. And then get a point guard from the draft. Alright, so next phone call. Let's see. I'm going to go to Dion. Yeah, there was nobody on the line. There was nobody on the line, so you know what? I chose to talk for him for a while. There's nobody on the line. There's no CP. I get lonely. But next on the phone is Dion from Park City. What's good, Dion? Yeah. What's good, bro?
Yo?
What's good, man?
What's going on, Jay Ellis?
Chilling, bro.
Holding it down, Dolo.
Yeah, holding it down, Dolo. You know, CP got like 20 screens at home. I only got 2, so it's mad hard for me to maneuver all this little screen stuff. But, you know, I'm holding it down, man. Holding it down, man.
Yeah, I see you, man. But what I wanted to call
yes,
in
Doc! What? Let's go. I'm sorry, I got hyped.
I want to talk about Morris staying in the Garden.
Okay.
Everybody acting like they want to trade him for a pick. Yeah, one thing about the draft, man, it's not a short thing.
I know.
When you got a good player in your building, you hold on to him. And I know he's a free agent next year. So what you do before the trade deadline, you pull him in the office.
Right.
You tell him, like, yo, listen, we like you. We like what you're doing. Yo, take this 2 years. So then it lines up with the free agency for the 2021. You understand what I'm saying? So
nah, for sure.
If everything don't go right, then you let them go. But for now, like, yo, you can't have a roster with 9 players you have to develop. There's not enough practice time for that. There's not enough hours in a day for that. So you take RJ, you take Mitch, you keep Frank, because Frank he's a good role player in any system. Like, as long as he's coached up, he's gonna be good.
Nah, I feel you.
Take the pick we're gonna get from 2020. You take RJ and you take Mitch and you focus on them dudes. Knox, he in the win. Like, whatever. If he's good, he's good. If he's not, he could go. So I would build around Morris, Frank, RJ, and Mitch, and everybody else could go. I'm not saying that I would like to trade Doc, I would like to trade Trier, but if we got a good deal for those dudes and we got to include them in a package,
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. I hear what you said. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm mad hype. You need to come back. I'm down. Yeah. I just saw Dot and I just saw.
I had to run to the gas station, so I ain't even watching the game
right now.
Man. On hold for y'all. You heard?
Yo, what's the score? I don't have the live see. Cause I got 80-77 on my joint. Okay, 80-82. Okay. We catching. We down by 2. So listen, man. Oh man, Frank just missed a 3. Listen, so I hear you, man, and trust me, I've been up late nights
listen,
thinking about
man.
this.
Let's
I've been up late nights thinking about this, and I agree with you that we do need some type of veteran presence. But here's we have to see Mike Miller. For us to really keep Marcus, Mike Miller would have to coach the hell out of this team, and we have to make some crazy run where we're in playoff mode. Otherwise, I think we have to kind of do a thing where we talk to him and be like, yo, we're going to bring you back. I think, like, as much as I love him, like, the thought of him leaving for nothing and changing his mind, it hurts. Like, I think we have to, let him go to a team and then bring him, be like, yo, we got a contract here for you as soon as the offseason ends. 2-3 years, 15, 20 million. Let's go.
But, I'm telling you, a dude like that, like, he done played for X amount of teams through his whole career. So, if you take a dude like that, a journeyman, like they call him, and you tell him, like, yo, listen, we want you here. That mean a lot to dudes. Dudes don't moving their family every 6 months.
Woo! Dotson! Come on, free Dot, God damn it.
I don't care about none of that.
Yo. Yeah. I hear you. And we are the team of wayward players. How many wayward players have we had here? We had Beasley, we have Vonleh, we have Moody. We had a whole lot of reclamation projects that came to the Knicks.
He's not none of them. This
I know,
like a heat pump, my G.
No.
Like, keep it a buck. This dude is a ball player.
No, that's
like,
facts.
I'm not saying he's the number one guy, but he's a good second and third option. He's a third option. Keep it a buck. So if RJ get good and the 2020 pick get good, then Morris fall right in line with that.
I see what you're saying. Look, listen, you're talking to the guy who wants to keep him here, but it doesn't make.
I know. The problem is he's playing so good, we know what we could get for him.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah. We have to move him, man. I never thought I'd be in CP mode, but CP right, man. Like,
yeah, man. I'm not, man. I'm trying to keep Mook in the garden, man. I don't care by any means. I
feel you, though.
At the end of the day,
I feel you. I feel you, man. Like, deadass, he's my favorite player
and
right now,
thing, But and as far as Mike Miller goes, like, I know we got a track record of firing coaches like left and right. But this is a dude we brought up from the G League. This dude that's been in the organization for a while. So that do give us some type of continuity. So I feel like we should keep him for at least through next year. If not through next year, then 2 more years. But you got to show people like, all right, we're hiring through the ranks. Like, that shows players like, all right, you can come with this organization and grow. Because people want to believe that.
Yeah, man, and here's the thing. Like, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. And, here's the thing. I don't automatically think he should just roll over into next season just because. I think he has to earn it just like any other intern coach. Show that you can do it. But I'll say this: so far, so good. You know what I mean? So far, so good. Even the games we lost, we looked.
Man.
Go ahead.
Like UNCP was saying, like, yo, what was the reason why that dude was put on the staff? That ain't Fizdale's guy. He would have been going with Fizdale if he was his guy. You know what I'm saying? He came in like to take his job.
No, that's a fact.
I'm telling you, man. That was the whole plan from the beginning.
That's a fact. Yo, like, I think I said it on this show. I be going between this show and my show. I be forgetting where I say what. But the thing.
Yeah, I watch both, so I don't know. You said it somewhere.
Okay, so you probably heard me say this before. So this is not new. But listen, like, during that media conference when they first announced Mike Miller, I feel like what went under the radar was Fizz saying that he wants him to act kind of like a head coach. Like, he said that during the media cover, during media day. And he says, I want you to feel comfortable, pointing stuff out, making calls, and being vocal about it. So I think the reason he said that is because the front office was kind of pushing him on him and made him believe that he's important.
And that's a fact, yo. And, like, not for nothing, Fizdale never had young guys he had to teach. From Miami to Memphis to now, like, he never had them young guys where he had to really teach them the game.
That's right.
As far as, like, Miller, I don't know the dude, like, but once we made him the head coach, you know, I did what everybody do. I Wikipedia him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see, like, he came up through the ranks of fucking D3 schools, basically, and D2 schools. And not for nothing, when you coach at those type of schools,
it's all about
blue-chip
development.
players are
Yeah,
rarity.
man. It's all about development.
There's no blue chip players at those schools. So everything he did there was teaching. If you teaching at Texas State and you winning at Texas State, you're a good coach.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's 30. I think he spent 30 years coaching in college, and his pedigree is he pays attention to detail. That's been his moniker. That's what people say about him. He pays attention to detail, and he's a development guy. And even Dotson kind of stated earlier.
Yeah, I seen it was like the Southland Conference or something like that. There's no blue chippers in there.
Yeah.
So everything he's doing is teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no people coming in there with crazy talent.
Exact. And that's why to me, in my mind, when it comes to all these coaching talks and coaching changes and even with the big names like Van Gundy and like right now in my mind, he's leading in my mind. Like I know it's weird to say that, but because it seems like he has a pedigree as a development coach, and he seems like he can pay attention to detail, and it's still kind of keeping a little bit of stability here. I think that he might work out. I'm hoping.
Definitely. And I feel like maybe they trying to go the route of the Nick Nurse route. Like, remember Nick Nurse was in the G League. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to follow Toronto blueprint. So that's another thing, too. Like, I feel like, damn, they might just keep this dude just because of that, too.
I feel you. Not absolutely right. That's absolutely right. And if we can just have the patience, you know, if we can have the patience of the Raptors, that'll be amazing. But I'm just hoping, because Dolan is a little trigger finger right now.
That's on us as fans for the patience.
Yeah.
As soon as we call for somebody's head, that's it. They out of here.
Yeah.
That's it, yo.
That's a fact. I'm not even talking about the fans in particular, yo. I'm talking about the owner. Because the owner, you know, he's used to flipping everything over every 2 years.
Yeah.
So I don't want.
But you know, he a second generation rich dude. So they feel like money could fix anything. They ain't into the long process. You feel me?
Yeah,
like just throw money at it. That's their idea. Just throw money at it. It'll work.
Just throw money. My thing is, I want him. I don't know if he'll be able to see the little nuances. No, this is sometimes when I really want a basketball guy, because I don't know if he can tell. I'm hoping he can tell the difference of a guy who's barely losing, or he's losing, but he's putting the players in the right position to lose, versus a guy who's incompetent, who has random running point guard, has weird funky lineups, has all these little weird things, not teaching the players details. Like, I hope he's like, I'm hoping that at least somebody's in his ear to tell him, like, hey, this coach is actually good, even though we might be losing these games. We just need the personnel. You know what I mean? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a good way to lose and a bad way to lose. If you're losing but playing the right way, it's good. Huh?
The problem with Fizdale was he was trying to do things like he's coaching a bunch of players with talent. Like, if you got a player like a LeBron, yeah, you can move him to the 2, the 3, or the 4. You know what I'm saying? But when you coaching Knox, you can't play him at the 2. He ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem Fizdale had. Like, he's so used to coaching players with talent who's so multifaceted that they could do a lot of different things. But the problem with our roster was, like, you got to put dudes in specific roles, or else they're not going to be successful.
Now, that's a fact. He didn't really. I feel like Fizdale didn't have an idea how to utilize certain players' strengths and weaknesses, and that's why, you know, with Frank, he's your best one-on-one defender. Put him on your best perimeter guy. Don't have him switching on pick and roll all the time. And the same thing with Mitch. You're gonna have Mitch playing switching defense. He's taking him away from the rim, where he's one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. Why are you doing that? Why are you having Randall play point guard? Why are you having Knox play the 2? Like, exactly what you're saying, man. Like, he doesn't put people in the right positions.
And to talk about that, like if you use Mitch and Frank the right way, like, Frank fights over screens like nobody else on our team. And the way Mitch hedges on pick and roll, like, you can't score on them dudes on pick and roll if you don't switch.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Something that, like, if we see that, he should see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think he just tries to do too much, man. He be trying to reinvent the wheel sometimes.
Definitely.
He did be trying to.
Man, I'm telling you, you'd have gave him enough time, he'd have had knocks at the point.
Oh, it was happening. It was coming. It was definitely coming. He was like, "Yo," he be like, "Oh, I like height." Like, come on.
Everybody on the floor 6'9" and up.
Exactly.
Up, man,
that's it. No matter what the skill. No matter what the skill. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what your skills are. You 6'9", you go ahead. It's like, dog, you got position is basketball all wrong, man. Position is basketball all wrong.
You think it's the 9'6" Bulls or something. Hold up, chill, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. All right, let me check this score real quick.
Man, Jay Ellis, that's it, man. I'm off it. You heard, man?
All right, man, yo.
With the show, man. Dolo, man. Hold it down, man.
Thanks for the call, man. Yo, I want to do the play-by-play. Yo, my bad, yo. I really want to do the play-by-play, but I feel like I be playing myself because y'all joints is faster than mine. Right now, I got Knicks 92, Kings 93. Somehow we fought our way back in this game. Julius Randle with 22 points. Mitchell Robinson with 14. Of course, killing the board. 5 offensive rebounds from Mitch Robinson, a +5 so far. Elfrid Payton with 12 points. Damian Dotson heating up with 11. Good game so far, man. A tight one. Hit that thumbs up button, man. If you like the show, man, hit that thumbs up button. This is the number one YouTube show for the Knicks fans by the biggest Knicks fans ever. Yeah, I know, Jay Ellis. I'll be calling plays that happened 5 minutes ago. I would do the play-by-play, but it don't make no sense because I already know what's going to happen. I see his side right now. I see Knicks tied with the Sacramento Kings 93-93. Elfrid Payton with the ball, posting up. That's what I see right now. What y'all got? The phone lines are open if you're wondering. You can call in. Number is on that bottom left section. 657-383. Woo! Payton with a nice move. 1509. Payton is coming for that starting spot, man. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Also note, Knicks fans, if you have not noticed, there is a point guard missing from the lineup. There is a point guard missing from the lineup. Knicks up 95-93. That's what I'm seeing. What are y'all seeing? There was a point guard missing from the lineup. DSJ was listed at probable. He was listed as probable. He has not entered the game. You saw the phase out happening. You saw it happening early. Mike Miller got this team going, man. Mike Miller got this team going. Ooh. RJ has to throw 3. RJ open 3. That's what I just saw, man. RJ, I see we up 95-93. RJ has to hit those open 3s. Knicks are getting good shots. This is what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying all game. Even though we're losing, we've been playing hard for the most part. There's been a few lapses on defense, but not many. Looked like Mook was stuck in mud defensively. We got a couple of times. There's a few times where Bobby Portis was switched on Marvin Bagley, and Bagley took him to school. Elfrid Payton with the line drive shot. No arc on him, but it drops. Wow. Let's go, Payton. But notable, DSJ is not playing today. And he is available. So coach is seeing what we seeing, man. Coach is seeing what we seeing. And it kind of stinks because you came in the beginning of the season having high hopes for DSJ. You thought he might be the difference maker for this team. You thought he could take the next step, legitify the Porzingis trade, but so far he has not worked out. Knicks might try to move him. Who knows? Who knows what his value is right now? Second chance points from Sacramento Kings. Knicks is still up 97-95. Oh my!
I think Luke Walton is going to challenge this.
Close game, nice close game. All right, yo, Ed, I see you. I see you, Ed from Jersey. I'm about to get you in here. I see the calls coming in. I'm about to get you guys in during this close game. Hold on a second. I see Ed from Jersey wants to talk about the Coach Miller and the team overall. I see Kenyon from Brooklyn also wants to talk about the switching defense. All right, let's go, Kenyon. Let's see what you got to say.
Hey,
Yo, Kenyon.
what's going on? I just want to say that the team, besides the one blowout they had with the Miller regime, I love how they aren't switching as much on defense. If you're paying attention, they're not switching every play. So that makes the defense a little bit even solid. But like I said, this season we're going to see what it is. But Mike Miller looks like a coach to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Knicks are playing with purpose, which is a lot better than the first 20-something games of the season.
No, absolutely.
So I like the no switching on defense. Payton, I'm glad that the coaches ended this also that the DSJ experiment. Like, DSJ just a wash. We had to get rid of the salaries of what they call it, of Hardaway and the other guys got rid of the salaries. Trolling KP. The only thing we're gonna get from that trade is the 2 first-round picks, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
but
man.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not seeing that switching on defense anymore.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
much better product.
Yeah, much better product. And here's the thing: it's not that I'm opposed to switching at all, but when you're switching to the point when you're predictable, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, but the switching was creating so much mismatch on defense, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. It's like if you're switching and it's a decent switch where there's still a comparable player on the other man, that's fine.
Exactly.
But when you're switching and you ended up with somebody 6'2", 6'3" on a 7-footer, that's a mismatch.
That's a mismatch.
I just love the way the defense looks now.
No, I definitely
agree. They had a bad first quarter defensively this game, but since the first quarter, the Knicks have dominated this game defensively.
Nah, I agree. And the funny thing,
Sacramento scored 32 points in the first quarter. They scored 22 in the second, 26 in the third, and only 15 so far in the fourth. So defense looks good. I think it's a great move that they got rid of Fizdale. They could have actually probably salvaged more of the season if they didn't wait so long.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? They had to kind of give him every chance to fail so they wouldn't look stupid. And
as far as the regime goes here, like with Mills, we got to get rid of Mills, dude. I would not let Mills hire a coach. I saw a report that they may hire a coach mid-season. I don't want Mills to be hired the next coach. The next coach has to be hired by whoever they're gonna let be the president of basketball operations.
Yeah, and this is what scares me about people who are in basketball running basketball things. Like, that's a dumb move. You do not want to do a double in-season coaching change. That's
you don't want to do that.
That's crazy.
I could just tell by just the effort now that Miller has these guys. The team quit on Fizdale because they didn't like Fizdale. Fizdale was not a coach. The Knicks, to me, when Fizdale was a coach, all the Knicks did was put on their uniforms and went up and down the court. Like right now, I'm watching a team that even though they fell behind by 16 or whatever, they've been playing hard the entire game.
Yo, you know what it? You know what? I don't even think it's that. You know what I think it is? I think they liked Fizdale because when you listen to these guys talk, they all go to bat for him. They talk about how he treats him as a human and he cares about them. Like, I call him Fizdad. I call him Fizdad because I feel like he was like a father figure to them. But he's not an X and O guy.
I think the players are not going to say anything bad about the coach in the media. So I think a lot of that was just like,
sound bites or whatever to make it seem good.
Nah,
but
you can tell,
by the
bro.
way the team was playing, they wasn't playing for Fizdale, dude.
Nah, you can tell, bro. If you ask Joakim Noah in season how he felt about Jeff Hornacek, and you can tell he's not going to say anything bad. But the thing is, when it comes to those guys, he's not going to say anything good. You know what I mean? Like he's just going to.
I think one of the telling things is when they had that post in R.J. Barrett, like the fact that they fired Fizdale. Like I don't think that was a made up thing. You know what I'm saying? That was like they couldn't deal with Fizdale. But either way, I think Payton has definitely him coming back from injury has helped as well. But
what happened?
Hold on for this. Hold on for this win. I'll let you get some other callers in though. I appreciate you guys and you guys doing your show, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. I appreciate the call, man. Did they just call a foul on Taj? What just happened? What just happened just now? Wait, ultimately, I do feel like the players actually liked Fizdale, but he just wasn't an X and O's guy. So I don't care. I can like you as much as you can, but if you can't coach basketball, you can't coach basketball, man. He might know he might even technically know how to play but he might not know how to teach specifics. And when you're dealing with a lot of young people, you have to break down everything to its simplest form. That's pick and rolls, that's spacing, that's where your foot has to be. And I don't think he was doing that. And on top of that, he has to also hold people accountable. And that's why if you saw Dotson made a statement earlier saying that he liked Coach Mike Miller because he held players accountable. And he's a good coach and he's a knowledgeable coach. So next caller, I see the calls starting to come in. Here is Ed. Ed from Jersey wants to talk about the coach and Miller and the team overall. What up, yo? Can you hear me? Yo, what up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
I'm good.
What's going on, man? State your facts.
So I was one of the crazy people from last year. I think after like 10 games in Fizdale's first year, I was ready for him to be out. I mean, it was really, it was really easy to see. Like early last year, it was very easy to see what the optimal lineup to play was. If you wanted to win, and if you wanted to teach the young guys, he kept saying like, you only get on the court if you play defense. And there was like really like certain lineups like you had to play. Obviously, there was like you had to play Frank Dotson together.
Facts.
And then obviously Knox was basically was a rookie, so you had to play him too. But it just like he refused to play like even anything that remotely looked like a defensive lineup, and it almost felt like he was willing to lose pretty, as long as he was willing to lose pretty, than like be in the close game ugly, right?
Right.
And so that Frank and Dotson lineup was like I think they tried it for like 3 or 4 games. Like in the third quarter, it was scary. But at least they were in the game. They were in the game. Maybe they'll be down by like 7 points or something. But at least they were in the game. And but he didn't. So he's like kind of like all flash, all talk. It took him over a year to figure out how to play a decent lineup. And then like I'm not a huge DSJ fan, but honestly, I was highly upset this year when I saw DSJ. I mean, like he was so much worse than last year.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid is only like 20, 21 years old, and it's just like, I'm a 42-year-old dude. And so when I see like a kid regress like that, I mean, like, with those adults there, like that just really just, that was the last straw for me.
I understand,
I'm not
yeah.
a DSJ fan.
And I might be on Key Smart.
Because
Key Smart was with DSJ all summer, apparently working on his shot, and it has not worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I was happy they got rid of him too. That was the worst, So I'm just happy he's gone. And honestly, I think everyone basically places too much. I mean, it's a players' league. Obviously, you do need to have some good talent, but this is not a horrendous team. I mean, the Indiana lineup, the Indiana game we played. I mean, just look at that team, the team that started that game and the team that's like for Indiana's lineup. Look at that team. I'm like, and that team is like, what are they, like 17-7 or something like that?
Right, right.
Like, that is a suspect team on offense. They're very suspect. But yeah,
Your Knicks about to win their first. They Knicks won their first game. Wait. Knicks first winning streak of the season. I had to stop you there, boy.
Yeah.
I had to stop you.
Oh man.
Knicks were.
Oh, that's fine.
I had to stop you. I'm sorry. You making really good points. But your boy Jay Ellis is here for a Knicks win. Is your boy Jay Ellis here? Ah! Come on, let's go.
Congratulations.
Wait. Is it? I'm not sure if it's over yet. Wait, 9 point. Wait. Hold up. 9.1 seconds left. Knicks are up 101-96. Okay, I'm behind. I got 99-96, but ESPN says 101-96. Stats okay. Because your boy Jay Ellis is here. You know what that means, right? You know what that means? That means CP is cursed.
Yeah.
It's the CP curse.
Hey, that means
It's the CP.
if you got some whiskey or scotch, take a shot.
Oh, yeah. I don't even drink. I got the apple. Hold on. I got the apple. Yo. Oh, shoot. We won 2 in a row. That means we got a Max Morris now. We got a Max Morris. Let's go. Whatever I said about Morris and trading him like 5 minutes ago, scrap that. We're going to Max Morris. You know what I mean? He got to stay. Elfrid Payton got to stay. DSJ has to sit down. Let's get this win. I got 9 seconds left. I don't know what you guys see. I got 9 seconds left. And Knicks.
Yep. Well, it's about 1 second left now.
It's got 1 second left? Okay. There's 1 second left. All right. I got 9 seconds.
1.4?
Okay, ESPN says one.
Man, they made a shot.
All right. I don't want to get too hyped. Hold on. 1 second left. 101.98 on ESPN. Woo.
Just so we can make some free throws.
That's all we need. Yes! Did we win? Oh! 2 games in a row. What was the recipe?